Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, y'all.
Yes, yes. You
Yes.
don't stop. But for Vern,
We have a big episode. Something to talk about, man.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for a while. This is going to be an interesting conversation.
It's been debated before, but this is the Puff and Vern take on it.
Puff and Vern take.
Exactly. And
you said it right.
And I know you're very interested to know what it is we're talking about. And I'll just say right off the bat is, would MJ win 8 in a row if he didn't retire?
That's an easy question.
That's the subject. He thinks it's an easy question.
Easy.
I don't feel so.
Everybody should know this already.
I don't feel so. Right?
Everybody should
But
know
it's gonna be a very compelling. We're gonna let our arguments.
You know what we're talking about. Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls, dynasty. That's what we're talking about.
The quote unquote GOAT.
Yes.
Yes. I know exactly.
Yes.
Right, who we're talking about. Right? But we're also talking about the one who puts you when you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, you doze off and you go off into dreamland, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, Mr. Nigerian power himself, Akeem, the dream, right? Ascending in them times, right? So it's gonna be big. But before we do that,
so the question is, we're talking about, would Jordan win straight 8 championships
if he didn't retire?
Count them, 8 in a row if he didn't retire.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. I'm not mocking my brethren, but
so the 3, and in the 2 years, he went to play baseball,
and then the 3
again, and he came back and won.
And then the second 3 is where they did
won all championships right throughout. Right. Is that 91 to what, 98?
To 98, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's madness.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I know something look wrong tonight. Right? Does anything look out of place to you guys?
Yeah, we have to dash with the Canadian beer for this
because
one.
we have big man talks tonight.
We have big man talks.
Big man talks tonight. So we have to bring big man drink. You see that?
Drink. Last time I tried to drink this without the ice because man in England tell me I shouldn't be drinking this with ice in it. I got mashed up.
Yo, last time we did that shot, you took that without the ice, so you're dead.
I couldn't finish the drink that episode.
Mine was balance.
I couldn't finish.
They say balance. This man was balancing. Yeah. If he kept drinking, he'd have balance all over the place.
When you drink it with no ice, the ice calms it down. Yeah. But when you drink it with no ice, you get that punch every time you take this.
It give you that punch equilibrium.
The
equilibrium with the ice.
Yo, can't take no more. Well, so I'm gonna take it easy with the ice because this might be a long conversation.
Straight no chaser, you get
clap up. So as we say, you pour your own poison.
VSOP extra bent immediately.
So Puff and Vern. So I don't know what y'all think, but I think this is an easy answer to this. But before we get into,
it's not going to be that easy. Yeah, man. What are you saying?
Something special for play.
True.
The pod is beats, blunts, and ball. Yeah. We're gonna give you some beats that you never did hear before. New, brand new. We have a big up live.
Another live production. Production. Hear that beat drop? So we're gonna take a drink, toast to that. Puff and Vern.
And the blunt we just had outside.
Puff and Vern.
All right, let's get into it.
Jeez. Woo.
So I think it's obvious. I don't even know if we need to debate this, but I think everybody knows Jordan winning 8 straight. Of course he's gonna win.
This beat makes you rock.
No, they're gonna win 8 straight.
And I mean that beat made you rock.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
the beat's fire.
But
fiery.
You know what I'm saying?
Fiery.
I don't think he would have won 8 straight.
What?
I don't think it's one. And when you really look at it, right? I'm even gonna incorporate what we know in this time. Actually, no, because in those days, right, 3-peats was an anomaly, right?
Yeah.
Before the Bulls even touched
Jordan was also
no. I hear you, right? Mm-hmm. Not disparaging that. I'm not taking right now from the earness. He brought NBA to the next level.
The
right?
bad man.
But before that,
the GOAT.
Right? You know, before we even get into the basketball, let me just give it a breakdown, right? 2 teams have 3-peated in them times. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota Lakers. That's how far back it was. Minneapolis Lakers. 1952, 1954. Mm-hmm. Right? Then the Boston Celtics.
Bring back old stats.
Right? The Celtics, 1959, 1966.
Like 2 rounds of playoffs and team.
Right? I'm just showing you
Okay.
how rare a 3-peat was in those days. Right? Then the Bulls.
You know the Bulls
right?
did it.
Then the Bulls.
Twice.
Right? But
2 times.
That's why Jordan has to go take a rest.
2.
Because Jordan had to take a rest. If Jordan didn't take that rest, they're not winning 8.
Come on. We see a man that's been to 8 in a row and still performing at top.
I get you.
Going on now.
We see LeBron. But has he won 8 in a row?
He didn't have a pivot all years around. He didn't have
don't
the pivot.
matter, right?
He didn't have the pivot. He
but
didn't have the Harad.
It's the team that they're going up against. We haven't talked about the basketball yet, right?
Mm.
So now Jordan's coming off of 3, right? Mm-hmm. From 91 to 93, 3 in a row. Mm-hmm. So they're the 3rd team. Mm-hmm. Now now that's 3 straight season, right? We know that's over 100+ games, right? So it has that going on. Now let's go back to what we know. In them times, right? Jordan was pretty much the NBA.
He was the best player. No,
right?
say it straight. Jordan was the best player, scoring the most points.
But that's what I just said.
All of the I just want to make it clear to everybody. In the NBA,
I said he is the NBA in them times. So
just in
it's
case
the same thing.
They didn't understand what that means.
I'm not dissing.
Listen,
just clarify. There is no dissing. There is no dissing Jordan.
That's it.
There's no dissing Jordan here, right? Mm-hmm. We know he had a big gambling problem.
Yeah, that thing that was just a story for
that
the tabloids.
Too, right? And then, right, rest his soul, his pop got murdered.
That was a sad thing that happened.
Right?
Yes.
So all that's going on, David started asking him to take a break from the right? He didn't really retire.
Vern, I think that's foolishness.
Any man.
You just said he was the NBA. You think the commissioner of the NBA will tell the NBA player, player of the NBA to take a rest?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, because his dad just died.
Money you would have made.
I hear you
during those 2 years.
I hear you.
You were not.
But his pops just passed.
I don't believe that storyline. I do not believe that storyline.
I'm not finished my argument yet. And right, that just happened. Right, so you have all that going on you now. Right, we said okay, all right, cool. Jordan is the ultimate competitor. Right, he shakes that off. Right, now let's look at the basketball. Who's going up against the Dream? Dream is ascending.
The Dream Team,
right? Hakeem, the Dream.
Hakeem, they thought was the Dream Team.
Within that season,
Chicago, they ate food.
Right? In that season, Jordan wasn't there.
Well, they ate food and spit them out.
Right? MVP.
Would they eat them and spit
MVP,
them out.
Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, the Dream. Right? Rockets were number 1 in defense, number 2 in defense, number 5 in offensive rating. Right? The Dream. But regular season? Do you want regular season or playoff Dream?
No,
right?
Give me
head to head against the Bulls. Right? The Dream.
Make sure you have your notes.
No, I have it right here.
Make sure you have your notes.
27.3.
27. All right, not 30.
Right? That's regular season.
Not 30.
That's regular season. 11.9 and 3 blocks a game. Right? Playoffs?
Wow, 3 blocks a game.
Yeah, exactly, right? Playoffs? 28.9, 11 rebounds, 4 blocks per game.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, okay, but
that's the first chip, right? Right? Then the overall team that year, right? If you look at their roster, yeah, they had Pippen. If you look at their roster on the first the run, 93, 94, right? Kenny Smith is your point guard.
You know, after all of that,
Vernon Maxwell.
You didn't talk about how every team took them to the limit. So you got to say, yeah, he had to score all of that, but the rest of the team was trash. So you're going to tell them about all these other men on the team.
Look at the Bulls. The Bulls
they didn't step up.
Has no one. The Bulls, okay, and all the Bulls championship run, right? Their first 3. Did they have to double team anybody? Remember, they don't have Rodman. Did they have to double team anybody?
Oh, on who?
The Bulls. Yeah.
On the first, like, what do you mean? When they won in 91 or
their
something?
First 91, 92, 93. Who did they double team?
Who they had to? You're talking about Chicago, who they
beat the first one. They beat Magic on his down year.
Forget like what they had to go through in Detroit. They got their ass.
No, I'm not talking. We're not talking about Detroit. We're talking about the 3-peat championship.
Yeah, but
right?
the first one.
So I'm trying to tell you
what they had to go through.
I understand that, but I'm trying to tell you they never played a player like the Dream. They would have to triple team the Dream.
I don't know.
The Bulls have never triple teamed anyone before in a playoff series.
You said the man scored what?
Right?
How much did he score in the playoffs? You're saying 30?
30.
But that Jordan
11.
Jordan would have erased,
right?
Jordan would have erased that. Now you have Pippen. Pippen was paying at MVP.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Look at their roster.
Is there any next man that can play at MVP level on the?
But look at their overall roster. Their defense would have locked them down.
Okay.
Defense would have locked them down.
Let's look at
their defense would have locked them down.
Let's look at their
right. What was their playoff without Jordan?
They went with Utah. They went 5 games. In them time, there's only 5 games in the first round.
Come on.
They went 5 games, so it's like a game 7.
The Dream would have killed them.
They went to Phoenix. Phoenix is the team.
Who's that? The Bulls?
No, this is the Rockets run in 90.
Yeah.
That's
95. The ascension. Because that's how ill the West is. You're telling me the West wasn't always better than that? It's always a cakewalk in the West?
No, look at it.
Come on.
When they played, they had
the
finals was New York.
Come on.
And what did they have to go to beat New York?
The Bulls would have got slapped by that New York team.
You know the Bulls.
The Bulls would have got slapped by that New York team. Because what?
Did the Bulls ever get slapped by New York?
They lost to... How do you think New York got to the finals? With Jordan's there? Because Jordan would have lost that year. I'm telling you. Fatigue would have licked Jordan. But we never talk about that.
Vern, you're talking garbage.
Bro.
They went game 7 with the Knicks.
Exactly.
The Bulls did not have Jordan. The Knicks still had to take them to game 7.
But I'm saying when the Bulls got to the finals against Hakeem, he would have lost. Jordan himself said.
See, that's why
the only man
argue this thing and it don't make no sense. The Knicks without Jordan had to take Chicago Bulls to game 7 in order to beat them. And you're telling me if Jordan wasn't inserted in that
Rockets, I'm not talking about
the Knicks had a chance to even get to the finals to play the Rockets?
Even if so, the Bulls got there, the Rockets would have held them down. Regular season records, the Rocket had that. Over that time, regular season Rocket had that. Playoffs,
no regular season.
Hakeem, the Dream would have ate. Because that's when Hakeem ascended to become one of the top best player in the NBA.
Okay, yo, listen.
Offensively and defensively.
Okay, listen.
Right? Houston had the better overall roster.
To beat Chicago without Jordan.
This guy's talking about New York. I'm talking about the Rockets.
They went to the finals to play the Rockets.
Okay.
The Rockets had to go to game 7 to beat New York.
They took the L. They took the L. But if Jordan was there, they would have took the L.
If the Dream was so nice,
he got the ring, didn't he?
They have to play a team.
He got the ring.
That had to go to game 7 to Chicago without Jordan.
The ring, didn't
he? They went to game 7?
But he got the ring. That's what I'm saying. It's all about getting the ring. Jordan wouldn't have got the ring.
No. Vern, let me break this down. Vern.
Because your centers are getting eat all day. Triple team, ball rotation.
Eastern Conference Finals.
Who has the better overall roster?
Chicago.
Who has the better off roster?
I don't care.
Right?
Just look
Even
at
Indiana would have took them. Even Indiana would have took them. Even Indiana would have took them. Jordan,
you're not thinking.
Jordan with the overall fatigue, all that in there, they would have took the L.
You take the best player in the NBA,
and then on top of that,
also said
on top of that,
NBA
on top of that.
And New York still has to take them to the brink of elimination to beat them.
But that doesn't mean that they would have beat the Rockets and went 8 in a row. And even the next year,
the same team went to the Rockets.
Even the
and they
next
had to go
year,
game 7.
remember they don't have Rodman. Even the next year when they got Clyde Drexler, Bulls are not winning that. Bulls are not winning that. It was the Rockets' time to ascend.
Everything.
Bulls not winning that. Jordan's not going 8-0.
Chicago is still
even Jordan himself
Chicago still went far.
Even Jordan himself said
they went to semi-conference finals when Jordan came back.
Even Jordan said it in an interview that it's hard to win one. It's hard to go back to back. Right? It's even harder to go 3-peat.
He's just saying that because he wants to show you guys how
and you're telling me he would have went 4-peat, 5-peat, 6-peat, 7-peat, 8-peat? You're crazy.
8
You're
times
crazy.
Straight. Yo,
you're crazy.
Those teams you're talking about, Houston
you're
and New York,
crazy.
They're garbage.
Houston with Clyde. Houston with Clyde.
You know
over roster.
Used to take
Ori. I'm not talking about the Knicks. I'm talking about the Rockets.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just looking at the levels. The Knicks had to take Chicago without Jordan to game 7. And Houston had to take the same team to game 7.
We swept the team that boxed up 94-95. 94-95, Jordan was there, they got boxed up.
They would have dusted.
Shaq boxed them up, and then the Rockets swept Shaq's team.
When?
94, 95.
When
you said Jordan.
17 games
Jordan,
in the season.
it doesn't matter. Jordan,
come on. No.
That's what I'm telling you. They got boxed
the whole
up.
thing. What I'm saying, I'm coming from
Clyde,
the angle, if Jordan never retired, he would have had the whole year.
He would have
been.
And I'm telling you that
he would have been
that within those times, because of the fatigue, the 4 in a row, he would have took that L. Akeem would have gave him that L.
I don't think he understands what's really going on.
Akeem would have gave him that L.
I don't think he understands what's really going on.
Hakeem
remember,
would have gave him that L.
This man said Jordan was the NBA. So those 2 years is still his prime years. So Jordan would have still been in NBA.
Come on now.
Now you take him off a team.
What did I say?
Takes these teams
with
that are going finals
with all those mental issues coming in there.
When Jordan's in there,
Jordan's taking it.
30%.
Even if Jordan was there, Jordan would still would have took that L. Right?
Jordan at 30%.
Rockets had the overall better roster. Overall better roster. Those 2 years.
But remember,
the overall better roster those 2 years.
The NBA.
The overall better roster those 2 years. Overall, right? Bigger at every position. Okay. More rebound to hold them down.
They don't have a better roster. Okay, I would have said
if Jordan was
there, Jordan would have been the number 1 player.
Okay, Jordan and Pippen. Outside of that.
Number 2 would have been Olajuwon. But number 3 would have been Pippen.
And then who else outside of that?
Who cares about the rest of them?
What are you talking about?
It don't matter about the rest of them.
Come on, because didn't Jordan need Paxson and Kurt to lick big shot?
Yeah, but those guys are like little, like they just play defense and just take a shot.
Hakeem Olajuwon is putting all those salt big men in full trouble and to the line, right? Right? Kenny and those men average year 15. Maxwell's defensive man, Vernon Maxwell locked man out. Otis Thorpe was a bigger banger on the board.
Playing defense
Mario Ellie,
like Pippen.
Mario Ellie was there. Big shot Bob. Sam Cassell, come on, man. They're not winning 8 in a row. Jordan's a bad man. That's why Jordan need the break to win the other 3.
And they still had to go to Game 7 against New York.
It's all about the
also
dub.
Struggled to beat Chicago
so Bulls
without Jordan.
Bulls have never. Come on, no. Bulls didn't play no one to get there. Bulls never played a dominant big man like that. A top 5 big man like that. Like Hakeem. They played Barkley, but not like Dream. Dream would have ate all their big men. They had to double team.
What kind of garbage are you talking
double
about?
team.
You know I had to pay Ewing. Ewing's not a top 5 center?
Oh, of all time?
Yes. Ewing was
not in the dream level.
Come on.
Not in the dream level.
No, Ewing
he's number 5, number 6.
No,
right?
He's a top 5.
But Mr. Footwork. Who does everybody go to for inside game? Mr. Footwork. Draw a double team, triple team. Kick out to all those shooters.
Okay, if Dream was such a bad man, how come after those 2 years when Jordan come back, the man disappear?
Dream was still doing his thing.
But
Dream was then because all Dream needed was those 2 championships to solidify. Thank you very much.
So he just took a vacation instead of
he got his thing and he went through. He would have did the same thing with Jordan. Jordan would have hit fatigue. Sorry to say. The Dream was ascending. The Dream would have took that.
He was ascending?
The Dream was ascending. Those 2 years was the Dream. Those 2 years were the Dream's years.
Dream, sit down.
Right? Jordan got a chance to rest.
Dream.
Jordan got a chance to rest and then recuperate and won the next 3.
Dream,
and that's why you have the last dance. But in between that phase, Jordan would have took that L.
See, the man
Jordan would have took that L.
Ask him, what happened when Jordan came back? The man disappeared.
Jordan would have took that L. Yeah, but no, you know why? You know why? Because Jordan then went and got Rodman and then got other men under his squad.
So you saw that.
But without
that, came back, that man never went again.
Without that, within those 2 space, right there, they never had those guys. That lineup against the Rockets, Dream 8 food, Rockets win, no 8 in a row. No 8 in a row. Let us know what you think, but no 8 in a row. No 8 in a row. I'm sorry.
You made the point.
No
I have
8
a
in a
whole
row.
bunch of points, but you just made
no
the
8
point.
in a row.
Because they struggled.
No 8 in a row.
They struggled every team.
No, it doesn't matter about struggling.
How many Game 7s did Michael Jordan play?
Because doesn't matter. He's never played a big man like that.
Doesn't matter.
Did they have to double Karl Malone?
Houston had to play Game 7 like
because the West is always tougher than the East, even back then. And you know it.
So if the West was tougher than the East,
you know
how come when Jordan reached the finals, he don't lose?
And you know it. Right?
If the West is tougher than the East.
Because Jordan never went.
Jordan
went up against Barkley.
And
right?
saw everybody.
But Jordan didn't go up against a squad like never went up a squad like Houston.
It doesn't make a difference.
With a big man like Hakeem.
If you had the man
the
GOAT, Michael Jordan, would have mashed up the whole of them.
He's not winning 8 in a row though.
He's winning.
He's not winning 8 in a row.
I don't see there's anybody.
Man like LeBron went to 8 straight finals, right? Jordan. And the toll on his body alone, right? You're not coming through. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Jordan. You got 6, but you wouldn't have got 8. You needed that break to then get you. That break gave you the boost to get to the 6.
That's what the haters always say.
No, I'm not hating.
But when Jordan came
no,
back,
no.
Everybody,
I'm not hating.
Show you who
I'm not hating.
The man
they had their
in
chance.
NBA.
They had their
Everything
chance.
Nobody
they couldn't beat
could
Shaq
win.
and Penny.
Nobody could win when
Horace Grant. They gave up Horace Grant, so that's a big punishment in that lineup too. So come on, man. They're not. Yeah, they couldn't even deal with those men.
Let's list all the men.
And then those men get swapped. Those men get swapped. Those get swapped.
Let's go down the list.
You can't say Dream.
Karl Malone.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the Dream because he got
matter.
in when Jordan
it doesn't
took a break.
matter. And if Jordan was there, the Dream would have got that too.
Karl Malone.
You can't say the Dream on that list. Dream is Dream on that list? Is Dream on that list?
What's his name?
Is Dream and Clyde on that list?
Well,
is Dream on that list?
If you take out those 2 years,
Dream is not on that list.
Put them on that list.
Dream is not on that list. Well, because
Clyde
Dream would have got it.
Slide into the next team because Clyde got a box up too.
He went to play with his boy Dream.
Got a box up
right?
too.
And once Dream got him again, they went
lucky.
Back to back.
They knew when Jordan
right?
took it.
So if Jordan was there, they would have took that box up.
List, you know.
They would have took that box up.
Reggie Miller.
We already know that.
Where's the next man?
We already know that.
Patrick Ewing.
Did Dream take it? No.
How many more men?
But Dream is not on that list.
Next man
Dream is the only one. Dream has 2. Dream has 2. Defensive player
back,
and MVP.
He told all of them.
Come on now.
Sit down.
Come on now.
All of them, he tell them.
Yo.
Sit down.
Dream was the only man Jordan was worried about.
MVP.
Okay.
And my championship.
Dream was the only man.
MVP. He said, sit down.
2-time Finals MVP. Dream was the only man that Jordan.
To shimmy shake
okay. That Jordan said, "Yo, listen, I that man, I have to watch out for that man because Dream.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Jordan.
Right.
Would have given him his own shimmy shake.
Bill Wellington. Get out of here. Luke Longley. Get out of here. You're gonna have to send pure man. Mismatch all over the court. You guys are rotating all day.
That's how you know
3-point on your head top.
Are so good.
3-point on your head top.
They were winning with Bill Cartwright.
Right.
Bill Cartwright was not good. Luke Long.
And you're saying those men are going to get the Dream will go and get all those men out of the game. Triple team all day.
You can let the Dream
Buckets
do
all day.
I put Jordan
Kenny
on.
Smith
Jordan
all day jumper in the corner. Big shot ball all day. Sam Cassell all day. Mario Ellie all day. Otis Thorpe all
Jordan
day.
Came back. He
all
told
day.
All of those man.
Jordan could get his.
For sit down.
Jordan could get his and Pippen. They scored 50. They scored 50. But when the other teams are slapping you,
finals,
you know what I mean?
Never had a chance.
Vernon Maxwell holding you down. All these guys.
Them
not 8 in a row.
Them know Jordan's back.
Jordan,
I'ma sit down.
Jordan,
because Jordan is a king.
You got 6 because you're supposed to get 6. You're not get 8 in a row. I'm sorry.
We all know.
I'm sorry. He wouldn't have got 8 in a row.
If Jordan went on.
Wouldn't have got 8 in a row.
He didn't retire those years and the years after the Bulls. Jordan would have been the all-time scorer. He would have had at least 8, 10, 12 championships.
Going too far.
He would have had 14
going
MVPs.
Too far.
Yo, he would have been officially the GOAT. This man don't know.
Okay.
Jordan was a
man. He would be officially the GOAT, so you saying he's not the GOAT. This man said officially.
Superman.
Wait, what is it? You said officially you'll be the GOAT, so you said he's not the GOAT?
That's another story. I don't know if he's officially right now with all the breaks, but we're talking about if he didn't retire, he would have been officially. Because if he won 8 in a row, officially.
He's not winning 8 in a row. I'm telling you right now, he wouldn't have won 8 in a row.
Like Cardinal, official.
Not 8 in a row.
Yeah. Come on now.
He won 6. He may have won 7, but he wouldn't have won 8.
It's not like LeBron. When he reaches finals, he wins.
I hear you.
And all the time he had his team,
but
he went
again,
to finals and they won.
The Rockets and Hakeem, those two teams,
to
93, 94, 93, 94, 90, was it 92, 93? Was it 93, 94? 94, 95? Those have been the L. Jordan wouldn't have got 8 in a row. That's all I'm saying. It's out there for you to look. Basketball referee, you tell it. You know what I mean? You look how dominant the Dream was.
This guy,
look how dominant this was.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You see what I'm saying? You see what happened when the man? You see what happened when the man licked some Cavassier? He got slap.
He was the best.
He got best
defensive player. He was all of this.
He wasn't the best defensive player because
and then Olajuwon got those records because Jordan wasn't there.
No. Come on now, buddy. Don't try to belittle the Dream like that. Don't try to do that.
Okay, so you're saying
don't try to do that.
If Jordan,
how much MVP did Jordan have?
Let me ask.
Yeah.
If Jordan didn't retire, he would have lost those 2 years, but then he would have won the next 3 years again. Yeah, he would have had 6. You'd have lost that. He would have lost that. He's winning at least 4.
You know why? Because Jordan had a chance to rest and recoup, and then they went on another 3 run. So he would have lost. within them time.
That rest and recoup thing is foolish.
He would have lost. Come on now.
Look at Pippen.
Come on now.
Pippen was balling right through.
Come on now.
Right
No,
through.
we already done see it.
Right through.
We saw it.
Right true.
We see it. Come on now. And against that lineup,
Jordan was winning 8.
and against that Rocket lineup, they're not winning it.
How you mean?
This man. They're going up against a team too that's number 1 in defense and number 5 in offense. Top 10 in all.
They're going against a team that has the best player of all time. That's called Mr.
Don't
NBA.
matter.
Don't matter.
Right?
The greatest player of all time.
Akeem is killing you.
Killing who?
Killing you.
Bill Cartwright?
Killing all those men. W. You have to. Bulls have to now double and triple
Bulls are
team.
like, okay, you can score 40,
Double
but the rest
and
of your
triple
team
team.
ain't getting nothing.
Come on now. Come on now.
That's what they do.
Who's
You
going to lock
score
them up?
40,
Who's going to
the
lock
rest
up
of the
them?
team ain't
Right?
getting nothing.
Because Kenny Smith is going to go off. He's going to get off. Who's going to guard him?
Kenny was not great.
Kenny averaged at least 14, 15 in those playoff games. Solid. Robert Horry? Big Shot Bob? That's where Big Shot Bob made his
But
name.
you know you never had Pippen and
Right?
Horace Grant and the Bulls on them. This was the...
Yo. No 8 in a row. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us
know what you think. Go in the comments. Let us know.
We're boxing up the
Would the
Houston
Bulls
Rockets.
have won 8 in a
Houston
row?
Rockets would
Ridiculous.
not have no chips.
Ridiculous.
Kenny would be sitting there on TNT beside Charles Barkley,
Ridiculous.
and Shaq would be laughing at both of them because they both
These
don't
men
have
forget
championships.
how nice the dream was. He put you to sleep. Dreams to
I
nightmare.
can't lie, he was nice.
That's what it is, right? Meek Mills. Dreams to
But
nightmare.
was he nicer
You know what I'm saying?
than Michael Jordan?
Dreams
No,
to
he
nightmare.
was not.
You know what I'm saying? Top 5 of this position. Dream to nightmare. Over. 4 blocks a game. You're not getting nothing at the rim. What are you talking about? Come on, man. No 8 in a row. No 8 in a row. Come
Anyways, this is
on.
gonna
Anyhow,
go
yeah, no 8 in a row. Let us know what you think. Right?
Michael Jordan was better than
Make sure.
Akeem Olajuwon.
Right? You go in the comments.
So make sure
You go in the comments.
You
You
and
let
tell
us
this
know.
man that he's a fool. He
You
don't
let us know what
he's
you
talking
think.
about. He don't know.
Right? And then while
He
you're in the
don't know
comments, right? You like the video. And while you're liking the video, you subscribe.
Tell this man.
And then while you're subscribing, after that, you
some
share
help.
the video. And let us know what
Tell
going.
him you don't know what he's talking about.
And let us know what going.
Tell him to
Right?
take his
And let this man know
garbage.
that Jordan, we respect you,
Trash.
Jordan. But you're not
Mr.
winning.
NBA.
You're not winning.
Never
8.
call him Mr. NBA.
You're not winning 8 in a row. You
Never
like that
call
one, eh?
him Mr.
You like that
NBA.
one. You like that one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Yo, the NBA
right.
actually needs to give that man some stock still. You know what I mean?
For real.
But yo, that's our take. Puff and Vern, let us know. Let us know. This is highly debated.
Jordan would win 8 straight.
Yo, you
Y'all
see how this
know
beat?
that.
You see how this beat take off? This beat's taking off like a woo, rocket ship. Yo, I hit that one right on that spot. Ooh, we got the the Rockets, the Rockets.
The beat is hard live.
Ooh. Another live production. Giving it to you. Yo, you know what I tell you right now?
Vern, do you think
No.
Jordan would have won 8 straight?
Let us know, man. Honestly, let's
I
go.
do.
Let's take
For
it.
sure.
I don't think so.
Until next time.
I don't think so.
Peace.
We out. But for Vern.